A very good evening to our dear listener. Welcome to Explorer Online Radio, the home of reliable and authentic news. Today is the 22nd of July, 2023. Bringing you the 9 p.m. news is Munji Sheila. First, the headlines. President Museveni passes out 391 armored crew and platoon commanders. Updf charges Corporal Avugo with 2 counts of murder. Chaka 2 refugee settlement camp gets nutrition facilities. And Russia offers reassurance over threatened African grain supplies. Here is the news in details. President Museveni has passed out a total of 391 trainees who have successfully completed their training in platoon commander and armored basic crew courses at the Armored Warfare Training School, Karama, in Mubende district. Out of these, 55 personnel, 5 females, completed their 1-year armored platoon commander course, while out of the 336, 27 females completed the 6-month armor basic crew course. The commander-in-chief also called upon the graduates to continue learning about warfare, saying building the force was due to continuous learning. I congratulate them upon finishing, and I implore them to choose patriotism before careerism. The UPDF is an institution of service above self. These graduates have a bright future because they are now entering a very disciplined force, the UPDF. With discipline, they will go very far. I wish them good luck, said the president. And, on a sad note, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, has confirmed the death of the former Member of Parliament for Makindye West, Haj Hussein Chanjo. According to a relative, Haj Chanjo died on Saturday morning, July 22nd, at Chibuli Hospital in Kampala, where he was rushed after his health declined. Among described Chanjo as a notable lawmaker who served as an exceptional legislator in the August House for 2 terms from 2006 to 2016. According to family reports, Haj Chanjo was suffering from dystonia, a disease that affected his speech and later on colon cancer. Chanjo was one of the notable opposition politicians and one of the founders of the Justice Forum, commonly known as JEMA. And in more news, a Uganda People's Defense Forces soldier has been arraigned before a court-martial sitting at Muhoti Barracks in Fort Portal City and has been charged with murder and attempted murder. The UPDF Mountain Division's Corporal, Peter Avugo Lomilo, was charged with 2 counts of murder and 5 counts of attempted murder by a court presided over by Lieutenant Colonel Benon Besuje. According to the prosecution, Corporal Avugo, who was assigned to the Air Force Evacuation Component and the Mountain Division Signal Department, committed the alleged offenses on July 14th. He is accused of shooting and killing fellow servicemen, Private Richard Anyoro and Staff Sergeant Albert Ochain, the court had. He also allegedly attempted to assassinate 5 other co-workers stationed at the barracks. Corporal Avugo contested all the charges made against him during the court hearing, but the judge ordered his confinement to Katojo Government Prison in Fort Portal until August 4th, awaiting additional legal processes. UPDF officers at the court said the Mountain Division Court-Martial will play a pivotal role in ensuring a fair trial for Corporal Avugo, adhering to the principles of justice and transparency. And in Chegegwa district, refugees in Kaborogota and Kanoni zones in Chaka 2 settlement camp are excited following the construction of 2 nutrition facilities. Speaking during the handover ceremony of the facilities to beneficiaries on Friday, Vincent Nyagweso, the in-charge Kaborogota Zone Nutrition, noted that the establishment of the facilities is timely and will help boost the maternal, newborn and child health program in the camp. Nyagweso added that due to the harsh weather conditions and bad roads, many expectant mothers have been reluctant to seek health and nutrition services from Kaborogota Health Unit. Emily Doe, the World Food Program Policy Officer, says the establishment of nutrition waiting sheds will reduce stunted growth and malnutrition cases. Away from that, the commander of Kampala Metropolitan Police, Senior Commissioner of Police Stephen Tanui, has directed that no police officer, except traffic police, is authorized to impound a motorcycle. It follows various reports of individuals wearing civilian clothes impounding motorcycles without the authority to do so. He has further directed that any civilian found impounding motorcycles will be subject to immediate arrest and prosecution in court. And across borders, Russia reaffirmed that it understands African nations' concerns following Moscow's decision to exit the Ukrainian grain arrangement, which guarantees that countries in need receive supply. However, Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister, Sergei Zhyashin, stated that those countries will not suffer. We will be ready to reimburse the countries in most need with the approximate amount of grain that passed last year under the Black Sea Initiative, he said, and we are ready to do it. These concerns from African countries are not only understandable and will be fully taken into account. For the most needy countries, this volume of course is not so big, and of course contacts are being made. Efforts are being made so that they do not feel any negative consequences. Russian President Vladimir Putin this week said Russia would consider returning to the deal if its demands were fully met, saying the agreement had lost all meaning. And in our last story, Portugal has reinstated random border security checks ahead of Pope Francis' visit, which is expected to be attended by 1 million young Catholics from around the world. Pope Francis will travel to Portugal from August 2nd to 6th to attend the World Youth Day and visit the Shrine of Fatima. The measure has been implemented to prevent possible threats to public order and internal security and will last until August 7th. The identity checks at the borders will be random and not systematic. The Interior Minister, José Luis, said there will be a coordination with Spanish, French and Italian authorities. The event was originally scheduled for August 2022, but was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Pope Francis, who has been recovering from surgery in early June, has confirmed his attendance. And this brings us to the end of the 9 p.m. news. Thank you for listening in to Explorer Online Radio. Have a blessed evening.